Hey guys, welcome in. Hope you guys are doing well. And greetings and salutations, Shiva here. We are playing Final Fantasy XIV. It is patch day. It's we are on the way to Evercold. I was about to say Everclear. So hopefully everything's working audio wise. It says broadcasting only mic audio because you entered a block scene. So okay. Hopefully my camera's working. Hmm. Okay, hopefully I'm on the air now. I'm on the camera now. There we go. I've showed up on camera. So I'm using the PS5 setup basically for this. It's literally bare bones minimum, no overlay or anything like that. And hopefully you guys can hear me too. The audio's working well. Let's see what's well. There it is. So okay, it is patch day. We got a new update. We're on the road to Evercold, and I'm gonna figure out where do we have to go to start. So I can make story stuff. Wait, we had the solution. Hey, babe. Thank you so much. Hey, can I get your hair? Hey. Thank you, babe, for dropping in. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know why I'm looking up there. Camera center. So my wife Alicia's right here. She joins the chat. Feel free to check her out. Drop her a follow and stuff. She plays a lot of Overwatch, DB, Rivals, and a bunch of other games, and she streams as well. Wait, no, I'm done. I can just teleport. I don't know why. I was like trying to walk my ass over there. Oh, Pikachu down. I see. So this is basically, we are literally getting to the new expansion, which comes out in January 2027, and I'm excited for it. So I'm gonna see what is the road to get there. Like, what is the path? How is the story going to twist and turn to get us to where we need to be? So okay, we're gonna talk to Carl. Hey, voices, welcome in. Babe, thank you for giving him a shout out. How are you doing, voices? So I can't see chat on my screen because I'm playing off the PS5 and everything. I have myself on camera. I see myself on camera off the screen. So I'm gonna be looking over to my left to see the chat. Oh, you like this music? The Solution 9 music, futuristic music. It's a vibe, you guys. It's a vibe. Wow, I just realized this camera angle makes my beard look huge on camera. It's a vibe, really. You just sit here, you just chill here, and be like, nod your head to it. Oh, babe, thank you for giving voices a sub. Subs have a discount, so if you buy 5 or more subs, you get their 5% off on the sub. So that's for everyone. It'll be here, it'll be active for the next 8 hours. And also now, voices, since you have subscribed to the channel with that gift sub, you get some free emotes too. I put a bunch of new emotes up yesterday. Also, voices, hopefully your day's going well, and your League of Legends matches are going great as well too. You know, get those W's in, you know. It was, I guess. I just gotta switch over to my phone so I can like monitor a little bit better. Oh, you played a few last night and you won? Hey! Congrats, voices. Congrats. I'm just kind of like, I don't know, I keep looking there because it's my habit. I look up with lots of front cameras, but my camera now is down here, so I gotta like look down here. So, give me a second. I'm actually just gonna organize my desk a little bit because I was using my laptop, but my laptop started like freezing on the video, so I couldn't really monitor my own stream. So I had to switch over to my phone. But okay, there we go. I can see my chat perfectly right in front of me. But yes, if I look up and I'm talking that way, it's just by habit because that's where I normally keep my camera. Alright, so we're going to start the story. It's called In Fate's Footsteps. And most likely shit's going to happen. So this entire stream is all about the main story quests. And figure out what's going on. Krill is saying, I trust you were able to get plenty of rest. Good. I thought we might take a moment to ponder our next steps and perhaps reflect on our recent journey. I must admit, my thoughts often drift to the Mist Continent and our stay in Toronto. It's heartening to see the Melina prosper despite the odds, and my own flesh and blood survive, or strive in that 11 landscape. I swear, if I read these characters, their lines of dialogue for you guys, I'm probably going to end up sounding British by the end of the stream. Oh, you still have weird voices? I'm so sorry. Hopefully your neck feels better later on in the day. Okay, we got a call coming in. So what's going on in the story is that Krell, the one that's in yellow, she is just recapping what happened previously. She ended up finding some family members, and she's like, I'm happy that they're doing well, but we need to focus on the evil organization that is up to no good and Graha is like the same way too. He's the one that goes in red, and my character's just standard, like goes around this knowledge. And then we get called in because there's some new findings. Like the last update left like on a cliffhanger, and so now we are just trying to figure out what they're up to. Okay, I just have to double check, make sure my mic is on. Okay. So, yep. Yeah, TV started. I'm kind of excited. It's like an Attack on Titan themed TV. The Trapper has like a skin to be like become like one of the Titans. Hey Mateo, yeah, I'm comfortable playing PS5. How are you? Welcome in. Like, I admit, playing on the PS5, streaming on the PS5, it's more of a learning curve because I'm very trained to like have my brain set up for like the way I normally do my streams. But other than that, I've been playing the PS5 version of Final Fantasy XIV for years, since Everyone Reborn launched on the PS3. So I've been playing it since back then. But welcome in, Mateo. Hopefully you're doing well, your day's going great. Do you play Final Fantasy XIV? Do you play on the PS5? Okay, so we're heading to the containment complex. It's wild to think that Final Fantasy XIV started off medieval and everything, and then here we are in some futuristic area. It's like we're getting closer and closer to like Final Fantasy XIII in terms of technology. Alright, so the moment I talk to Shell, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be like a voice over cutscene. So, and it's gonna like probably explain everything that's going on in this expansion. Alright, they're gonna be talking.
Ah, you're just in time for a progress report.
Mateo, if you want to, Final Fantasy XIV does have a free trial. It's available on everything, really, except the Switch 2. So, the Switch 2 version won't be out until August. But there's a free trial. You can play all the way up to halfway through the entire story, basically. All the way up to Shadowbringers now, or the end of Shadowbringers. So, feel free to download it whenever you want, whenever you can, to try out Final Fantasy XIV. And if you're considering buying a PS5, I do recommend buying the PS5 before the price increases. They're increasing the price because of the political aspects of what's going on. The same thing that happened to the Xbox because of the RAM shortages and all that. So I recommend grabbing PS5 before that happens. I'm not sure if that actually already happened yet. So there's that. The PS5 is great to play on. It's fast. The load times are fast. It's an impressive piece of hardware.
The decryption is finally complete. As we suspected, the data represents a partial record of Preservation's research documents. A quick scan of the files, however, failed to turn up the information Y'shtola was after.
Her voice sounds different.
Indeed. No mention of the Ascians, or primal summoning techniques for that matter. While Calyx doubtless received instruction from someone possessed of such knowledge, there was naught to identify this benevolent mentor.
Oh, yeah. If you want to buy for the exclusives in GTA 6, then I highly recommend getting a PS5 for that. Like, especially like if you want to play Spider-Man, God of War, Last of Us games, Ghost of Yotei, Ghost of Tsushima, Horizon, stuff like that. Like, sure, yes, some of them are available on Steam too. If you have a working PC and you got Steam, you're more than welcome to get on that too. But playing on the PlayStation, playing those games, it's an amazing experience, especially when you have like a good 4K TV and all the audio subs, and also GTA 6 is going to be out soon. I think early next year. So I recommend picking it before then. Play all the exclusives, and then once GTA 6 comes out, have a good time with that.
I am, however, pleased to say that we found several reports concerning the key.
So for those wondering about the story right now of Final Fantasy XIV, Calyx is like part of Preservation. He's kind of like the main villain right now. And basically he wants the key. The key is this device that allows you to teleport yourself into different worlds and also cause a rejoining of worlds too. So you get like merge the worlds together. Calyx wants it so he could basically kill everybody, merge the worlds together, and turn everybody into robots, androids. We're trying to get the keys so we could actually save the worlds from destruction and make sure people don't become robots, basically, or AI.
We know the key is used to open paths between worlds, and was a treasured relic of the Milala.
Yeah, Witcher 3. I have friends who have actually played Witcher 3 on PlayStation, and they say it was an amazing time, amazing experience with that. Yeah, definitely. If you ever get a PlayStation, pick up Witcher 3, play it, give it a try, and all that. Enjoy. Like me, I've never really gotten into the Witcher series. I'm more of a JRPG type of fan, like a more Japanese RPG fan, so I'm more like into Final Fantasy like this, Kingdom Hearts, stuff like that, Tales of series, and things like that for JRPGs. But I have picked up their CD Projekt Red's other game, Cyberpunk. I have that. I played that. It was fun. It was very buggy when I got it there. I got it on launch. So I have to go back to it now that it's fully updated and fixed and everything.
And just as the Milala were unable to return after reaching the Mist Continent, so too was Preservation unable to gain a mastery of the prize which had passed into their possession. The data suggests that a particular formula or procedure is required, a process which Calyx appears to have understood to some degree. Yet the key proved fickle. Perfectly replicating conditions was no guarantee of success, and even when they did manage to generate a modest portal, the destination was never the one they expected. The reports practically screamed their frustration, describing the experience as being dragged around by a traveler picking roads without rhyme or reason. Serves them right, I say.
After much trial and error, Preservation began to experiment with external actuation devices for the key.
See, that's the key right there that you see. It's the device that can take you to different worlds.
Striving to maintain a stable pathway to a chosen location, they conceived of the technology that forms the gate to the Golden City.
So, their tribulations ultimately afforded them control of the key, albeit in a limited capacity, which, of course, explains why they were able to instruct Zoralja in its use.
Zoralja was the villain in the actual Dandro.
Thus enabling the unprecedented feat of transferring Everkeep and its environs to the source. After the Endless Fiend took the key unto herself, she opened pathways to other reflections in her hunt for ether, did she not?
The Milala merely used it to facilitate their exodus. To think what the key has now wrought in different hands.
Like, I'll be honest, let me first admit that, like, Final Fantasy XIV does a lot of, I like to call it the terminology mystical science, really. It's like, it's science, but it's very high advanced science to the point where it's like, it almost seems like it's magic. And then they do a lot of technobabble too, so if like you don't actively follow the game, it may seem confusing. So I do apologize for anybody who's coming into the stream and you're watching it, especially like my long-term viewers. Like, I don't normally do Final Fantasy XIV streams, so when I do, like, I enjoy streaming them, but I do understand that, like, there's a lot of technobabble to the point where sometimes some people are like, what? What's going on? Huh? What? Kind of thing. And then I'm like, okay, just stick with me. Eventually things will make sense. Like, that's how it was for me when I first started playing Realm Reborn when it came out. It was just so much techno-babble in the game in a way where it's kind of like, wait, what? Oh, what's going on? Then eventually you just catch onto it and you're like, oh, this makes sense now.
For all we know, the actuation device augmented the key's power beyond its intended scope. Were your goal to plunder whole worlds of their ether, a tool designed to simply transfer people would likely be insufficient.
Shale, I don't suppose you would be able to remove the actuation device?
The machine made for that very purpose is still functional, thankfully. It shouldn't be a problem.
Is that the Elder Scrolls Online? No, I haven't actually played that game at all. I've been wanting to get into it, but at the same time, I'm deeply more invested into Final Fantasy XIV, so I don't really have time on the side to put into another MMO, like the Elder Scrolls Online. So I'm like, I'll hold off on it. Maybe one day I'll get a chance to, and I'll play it. But I can't really say much about it. So, I have played the other Elder Scrolls games, like Skyrim and Elder Scrolls and Morrowind and stuff like that. So I'm familiar with the game series. It's just I haven't actually played the MMO Elder Scrolls Online.
What do you think? We don't even know how the key works. If the device is somehow interfering or amplifying its capabilities, I believe we ought to remove it.
I forgot how my speakers on. Just to be on safe side. The key, to be honest, looks like a goblet. It looks like a chalice.
Give me a moment.
That looks like a fake or something. A lot of energy come from it.
Ishtola?
So bright.
This is the first time I've beheld the key in all its unobscured glory. The sheer density is extraordinary. 'Tis akin to the structures we saw beneath the Tempest.
It's part of armor.
Now that you mention it, the ornamentation is reminiscent of Amarot.
Have you noticed anything since the key has been in your possession?
You're suggesting the key has some connection with Azam?
Mateo, I don't know if you're still there, but are you really are you deep into, like, the Elder Scrolls games?
A plausible theory, although one we are yet unequipped to prove.
My apologies. Hello? Yes, this is Cryle speaking. That was Ojika with a message for us.
An urgent matter?
I'm not altogether sure. Tataru requires our counsel, and hoped to call upon us in person at the Baldessian Annex. Though disappointed we were not present, she appeared content to wait until our travels brought us back to Sharlayan, insisting that it did not merit our immediate summons. Her tone suggested otherwise, however, and Ojika felt compelled to contact us directly.
Mayhap the time has come for another journey across the salt.
Looks like we're going back to where it all began.
You'd best go. Though I'll not deny that I'll be sad to see you leave.
Oh, Shale. I can't even begin to thank you for all you've done. We will be forever indebted to you and your Oblivion colleagues.
The debt is ours. We'll never forget the sacrifices you've made for us, for Alexandria. In the meantime, I shall keep sifting through the data. You'll hear as soon as I find anything of note.
She's hungry. This is the first time I see her eyes wide open. Sorry about that, you guys. I've just been following our channel for a while, or my stream for a while. You probably heard that, like, me and my wife, we have a new niece in the family, and she's really adorable. I just saw a video right now, and she was just like getting hungry. And you know how babies get when they get hungry, they get fussy. They kind of like they go kind of thing. And this is like the first time her eyes were like wide open that we saw. But she be hungry. I see. She kind of gets it from her aunt, you know. There you go. Babe, thank you for moderating. My wife, she likes playing Final Fantasy XIV as well, and she's eventually going to get back into it and play it. But right now, she kind of downloaded Kingdom Hearts of 1.5 and 2.5. So the first two Kingdom Hearts games, she downloaded it, and I think she's about to play it or something. Because she was watching a couple of other people play the Kingdom Hearts games, and then she's like, oh, I want to play it. But then I also think she's going to want to play the TV8 mode in Dead by Daylight as well. And she's also downloaded Kenna Bridge of Spirits, which is actually a real game. I played it on the PS5. That was actually, Mateo, I don't know if you're here, but Kenna Bridge of Spirits is like one of the first PS5 games I've had. And it was a really fun time playing it. I recommend playing it.
Actually, I should like to stay here a little longer, if you don't mind.
You are most welcome.
And might I borrow the key for a while? I wish to study it further. With the utmost care, I assure you.
Well then, shall we be off? Ojika will be expecting us.
So we're heading back to Charlian, which is basically the hub town from Endwalker. The music, like voices, I don't know, you're saying how Solution 9, the town I was in, had like a vibe of like that nice vibe music to it. Charlian in the nighttime has an amazing song. It's one of my favorites. So it says Trail to the Heavens, is what it says on the bottom right corner. But my face is blocking the words. I'm sorry, guys. I'm playing straight off of the PS5, streaming directly off of that. Because like the one problem that I found playing on like having the PS5 and trying to stream it like I normally do is that whenever I do something like that, it ends up like the Final Fantasy XIV screen, the heads-up display that you see everywhere. It gets like all like distorted and like random, like the sizing gets all weird. It throws off, and then I have to manually adjust it. So every time now that I stream Final Fantasy XIV, only Final Fantasy XIV is that I stream directly off the system. Or in the future, I'll probably use my game laptop and stream like that through my stream setup. But that's just how it is. It's only with Final Fantasy XIV on the PS5. It just doesn't play nice with my proper stream setup that I have. Everything else, it works. Okay, tell me to go back to Charlian. So we're gonna have to teleport. So this is Charlian. It's a little town off in the northern coast. It's basically, think, like, it's like a college town. It's like Stanford or Harvard or something like that. But the song... Let's see. I'm sorry, I walked in and it's not changed. But you hear that? You hear that guitar riff? It is a vibe in this town. You can just chill at the docks over there in the cafe you see. And just like vibe over there. But the nighttime song is amazing. Hey. Oh, my guild leader just logged in. Goes out of here. Short, what is up? Welcome in. How are you, Short? How did your Outlast Trials game go yesterday? And welcome into Final Fantasy XIV stream. Look at that song, it's a vibe, just gets you in the groove. You just want to go like this. Catching. It is. You're finding what good? Nice. Were you able to escape the trials? Hey. Let's talk to our secretary. Again, you're gonna get another cutscene, probably with voiceovers. No. I'll like for those of you guys who aren't able to like read this small font, small text and stuff, if you're watching on your phone or something like that, no worries. I'll kind of like paraphrase what's going on and stuff. So this is technically our headquarters in a way, and this is like our secretary basically. The one behind the counter. Chika, this is her name. Hey, nice. You did it solo? Is the game tough on solo or like really hard to do? What? Babe. A big shout out to my wife for giving those gifted subs to everyone. Oh, babe, thank you. I appreciate it. I want to be like, I'm going to give you some of these emotes, but then I'm also going to give you some of these emotes, and then I'm also going to give these Wesker orgasm face emotes. I'll just throw these in for laughs. But thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Thank you. Just a heads up, there could be a hype train too. Just need a couple more subs give out, and hey, hype train's rolling. But also, I do have a special promotion going on for the next 8 hours, up until I think 7. I think until 7. Something like that, where if you buy, it's 35% off 5 plus gifted subs. So if you buy 5 gifted subs, you get 35% off on them. And also, we do have the hype train. In the next 3 minutes and 32 seconds, if we get more subs, the hype train rolls on to, I believe, I've never had a hype train before with subs. Never in my life, never. So hopefully it happens. Like, you guys are more than welcome to. Alright, so we just came in, we talked to the secretary. The secretary's like, oh, hey, welcome back, how's it going, what's going on, all this stuff. And it's like, okay, why don't you go and chill in the main hall, and then we'll get back to you guys, kind of thing. And you guys also don't even need to use subs or gifted subs. You can also use bits to more than welcome to use. Alright, now we're going to enter the main hall. We're gonna chill in the main hall. We're gonna rust. Yeah. Hopefully, it happens, but it's all good if it doesn't. Like, to be honest, to be fair, I'm just a small-time streamer. I'm not someone who has like 30 followers watching all at once, or like 50 subs or whatever. You know, like those other streamers are, isn't it? It's just more chill vibes and stuff like that. Alright, we got another cutscene going in. What? Babe.
Planning your next journey?
Babe. Another thank you to my wife for getting us to the level 3 hype train. Holy crap. That has never happened now. Now we're close to level 3 hype train. Just need 70, it's not 76, I don't know how much is needed to get to the next hype train. So there we go. But hey, babe, thank you so much for that. If anybody else wants to join in on this hype train and spend bits, go for it. It's all good. I appreciate this hype train, this hypeness. There's somebody named Manowitch who is following. Hey, thank you. Pino Panda, Manowitch, and Defia. Thank you for being following this channel for a long time, and you got free subs. And I see Zero finally has a sub. And also Danny as well. Nice. Thank you, baby. Also, just a big thing now is that since you guys have subs, for those of you who have it, you guys have new emotes too. I have a bunch of emotes on my channel. So there you go. And Gra's like planning your next journey. I'm like, damn right.
Oh no, just reminiscing.
Far right.
Thinking back to when you bought this map, and how you all encouraged me to make the voyage to Tural.
Basically, that is the world map you guys see right there on screen. We started the game right in the center of that map, the place that kind of looks like Africa on the map. That's where we started off at. That was like where the whole Remember Born, I haven't what story was. Basically, the main story was kind of like in Africa at the time, like the Middle East, basically, kind of thing. And then we ended up going to like Europe for like the second expansion episode. And then when Stormblood came along, we went all the way to the Far East. We went to basically there, Japan, for like. And then Shadowbringers was more like an alternate reality kind of thing that we went to. And Walker's kind of like everywhere, and also India as well. So we went to India and all that. That was the Endwalker's thing, and Russia, basically. Now with Dawn Troll, we actually went all the way to America, to like South America, Mexico, United States, and babe. Another shout out to my wife. Thank you for getting us to our sub goal. I appreciate you. Thank you. The hype train is at level 3. It is complete. I think that's the end of the. That's not the end of the hype train. Okay, I never realized that this hype train just keeps going. I thought it stops after level 3. But Vito, Black Spaniard, Inner Boss, Riz Avi, and Shrek Swamp. Yeah, I have subs now. Enjoy the free emotes as well. And I hope to see you guys sometime. And then, so I was saying, Dawn Troll, we did everything that was all on the left side of the map, which is basically the Americas, so like North America, Mexico, and South America. And then they're saying with the new expansion, Evercold, we're probably heading to the south, to the area that looks like, to the place that looks like Australia, for the most part. Hey, Shrek Swamp. Yeah. No worries. That was actually all Blue. That was my wife. She gifted you guys a sub. So thank you so much, babe. You're chilling with the music. You were here just chilling with the vibe of Final Fantasy 14. Go, Shrek, you were playing Dead by Daylight, right? Like a few hours ago?
Are you glad you did?
So that's Gratila. Interesting tidbit with this character. He is actually, the actor who plays him is actually from the TV show Bridgerton, and he was the main lead character that was in the latest Jurassic Park movie. The scientist with the glasses and stuff. The actor's name is called Jonathan Bailey. So he got really popular. Final Fantasy 14 was like his initial acting job that he had, and then he ended up being cast in Bridgerton, Jurassic Park and stuff. So he got super popular. But he still comes back. He does the voice work for his character. He would never stop doing it, from what he told people. Oh, you're doing good old TV8 mode. Nice. How's it today? How's this TV8 mode now? Is there any new additions or anything? Or are there new killers added, new perks, new classes, new maps?
As if you need ask.
Welcome back.
Hey, it's Totaro. Totaro is Blocious's bestie in Final Fantasy. Look at this fashion. So there's 2 new maps in DVD and some killer reworks. Not bad, really. What are the new maps that they added in? Oh, really, Struck? You know about Final Fantasy, but you never played it? Dude, I recommend playing it. Like, if you want to play Final Fantasy XIV, there is a free-to-play version out for Final Fantasy XIV. It goes all the way up to the middle of the storyline, Shadowbringers, and it's free-to-play completely. So you can download it on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, wherever, kind of thing, and play it. It's also available on Mac, too, for anybody who has a Mac computer and you want to play, too. Yes, sir. If you want to play more of the single-player Final Fantasy games, I recommend playing the Final Fantasy VII Remake and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Those are really good modern Final Fantasy games. Final Fantasy XVI is actually completely different. It's more like a Devil May Cry type, full action game, almost like Bayonetta and stuff like that. And then Final Fantasy 13 is good as well. The 13 series is good. And then, of course, you can always play the classic Final Fantasies, Final Fantasy 1 to 10. It's available on Steam and all that stuff, but those are more turn-based Final Fantasies, so it might not be for everyone. If you're not really into turn-based RPGs, it's all good. Play more of the Final Fantasy, like 11 and onward, to be honest. Oh, Shrek, you will enjoy Final Fantasy 16 then. Final Fantasy 16 has that. It's a combat game with a great scoring system. You got some adrenaline. The boss fights are insanely addictive in there. And Final Fantasy 16 it was made by the producer of this Final Fantasy 14. And also, the Final Fantasy 16 was directed by the guy who did Devil May Cry 5. So, there you go. You would definitely love Final Fantasy 16. That's the one I recommend for you. Oh, I received a level Hype Train emote. Let's just share this. So we got like a new emote because of this Hype Train that just happened. Hey, let's just throw these in. Oh wait, well that emote didn't work for me, but I think that's what Blaze just put down. It doesn't show for me, does it show for you? Okay. Like, it may show for you guys as well. Like, I saw yours. So it's called No Comment. Okay. But yeah, Shrek Swamp. Play Final Fantasy 16. That is your Final Fantasy. Hey, you can say hi to Troy.
I'm so glad you're here.
Ojika contacted us. He intimated that you were rather concerned.
Yeah. Give it a download, play it. You will enjoy it. It is an amazing Final Fantasy. The story is more Game of Thrones, and it's more serious than most Final Fantasy games, but the combat, the boss fight, and the finale of the game is amazing. I absolutely loved it. Short stuff. You haven't seen Final Fantasy in ages? What? You haven't played any Final Fantasy games in a long time?
Come to think of it, Alphino said he and Alize would pay you a visit upon their return. Have you not seen them?
Oh no, they were here. I was regaled with many a tale of your Turali adventures. It was only once they departed for Garlemord that the rumors came to my attention.
It looks like we're
Rather
heading to Russia.
alarmingly, void-sent sightings seem to be on the rise across the star. I was reluctant to bother you with mere hearsay, especially when you had more pressing matters to contend with.
Yeah, short. Like I mentioned, like all the Final Fantasies are very much different in terms of style and gameplay. Like Final Fantasies 1 to 9 are all turn-based Final Fantasy games. They're very like you take turns at fighting and attacking. You like enter random battles and stuff like that. It's almost like best way to put it would be like Pokemon, like the Pokemon games, kind of stuff. But from Final Fantasy X is like where the change started, and that was still turn-based, but it was more like situational combat, if that makes sense. And then Final Fantasy XI is an MMO. Final Fantasy XII is real-time combat, but you have to program your teammates to do things in real time. Final Fantasy XIII was a little bit turn-based, but it was more cinematic turn-based. It was like a cinematic style RPG. And the same with the rest of the Final Fantasy XIII games that came out. There was like 3 of them for Final Fantasy XIII that told a complete story. And then Final Fantasy XIV is this what I'm playing right now. It's an MMO. So it's like a real-time MMO RPG. And you play with friends and all that stuff. And then Final Fantasy XV was not super action combat. It still had a bit of an RPG twist to it, but you did everything in real time. You moved in real time, you did all that stuff. And then Final Fantasy XVI, which was the latest brand new Final Fantasy, that was like I told Shreks from. It was almost like Devil May Cry. It was pure combat, pure action, insane boss fights and all that stuff. There was no turn-based thing, and you got combo scores, that grading system and all that stuff. If you think Devil May Cry, Bayonetta, that's what it was. And then, of course, we do have the Final Fantasy VII Remake and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which kind of blends everything together. It is an RPG, but it's an action RPG, more similar to Kingdom Hearts, where like you can fight, you can jump and stuff, but your characters gain stats and leveled up. So it's like there's something for everyone, really, when it comes to Final Fantasy, depending on the style, the flavor that you want.
But earlier I received a confidential report from the Grand Company of Eorzea.
The Grand Company of Eorzea is technically 3 nations that come together to form one mega army.
It's as if a mighty dam has been breached, flooding the land with foul creatures.
So apparently something happened, and now we have monsters coming back from who knows where. We should say from Timbuktu, basically. And they're just causing chaos now in the middle of the world.
For a blessing, most nations have managed to keep the invaders in check, and casualties appear to be minimal thus far. Though the same cannot be said for those regions with a deeper connection to the void. Their fissures continue to manifest without end, putting countless innocents in danger.
A deeper connection to the void. Garlemald is the home of the Reapers, is it not?
It is. Alphino and Alizé were there when the trouble began, and have since sent word that the situation has taken a dreadful turn.
Previously in the Terratrium, or a short while earlier, really. Hello, dude, what is up? Are you playing? Why are you playing? Please tell me you're playing. So we're back in Garland, man. Hopefully I'm not spoiling this for you guys. Ladies and gentlemen,
Thus concludes the abridged account of our time in Tural. Now I shall leave you with the words of the late Dawn Servant, Galul Jar Jar.
Oh, there's new weapons for Viper and Gunbreaker? Nice. Okay, I need to definitely play that, get some weapons and stuff. Did you play the story yet? I'm going through the story, so hopefully I don't spoil anything for you. Did you start playing early in the morning? Like at 3 in the morning, 6 in the morning? And then, ladies and gentlemen, Hello over here. He is a hardcore Final Fantasy player. He's also one of my long-time viewers. So, thank you for the shout out, babe, for Helen. Or we also call him Ty. Dude, yo, me and Helen, we go deep with this Final Fantasy love. We just nerd out together whenever we get a chance. Like, hopefully, Hella, Ty. I don't spoil anything for you. You may want to mute yourself too, or mute myself. Like mute me. Well, I'm getting tongue-tied. You may want to mute me as I'm playing through this, so you don't get spoiled.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Let me just do the catch up. Okay. Like, after I do the main story, I want to do
true
Beastmaster.
for Eorzeans, no less than it does for the diverse peoples of Tuliolol.
And for Garleans as well. Even sharing something as simple as a local dish can pave avenues of understanding. It's up to all of us to forge new bonds, together.
I just realized I had the light on, and the light was making my face look super red on camera.
Thank you for sharing your tale. Better they hear it firsthand than endure my clumsy retelling. Your words give me hope that we might achieve something similar here in Garlemald.
We all have the capacity to affect change. Our time in Tural taught us that much. And now that we've returned, it's time we rolled up our sleeves and got back to work.
I've already sent missives to the other nations, informing them of our Alexandrian friends. I also intend to notify the Garlean community officially. If both sides are amenable to the proposition, we shall gladly assist in establishing diplomatic relations with Alexandria and Tuliolol.
Thank you. But are you sure you've recovered from your journey? It sounded like you've hardly had time to catch your breath.
Sir!
Oh, something's about to go down. Gonna get monsters. We're gonna get something.
Lapis Manalis is overrun with void scent. We've sustained heavy civilian casualties.
What?
Oh, we're getting that dramatic music now. I think we're probably gonna enter the dungeon real quick.
Clutium Squadron reporting in. We're under attack. Void scent appeared out of nowhere and ambushed us during a routine inspection. Damn it. Is that another fisher? No, no, no! Ah!
The monsters are all
My
coming out.
comrades are under attack. We have to do something.
There's no
Seize
time
those
to
comrades.
lose.
We're in
Come
Russia.
on!
Like,
The Garlean community is ill-equipped to defend themselves against such a threat. Even with the aid of the twins and the Ilzabad contingent, they face daunting odds.
like I will say this: it is a challenge sometimes to stream an RPG, a JRPG, because there's a lot of talking that has to go in, describing the story and stuff, especially because not everything's voice acted. So there's a lot of reading and everything like that. I remember when I did Xenoverse, I ran out of breath talking all the time on the stream. And then I remember when I did the Endwalker stream, I was like, oh, I was so tired. So if I don't talk as much, it's just me trying to catch my own breath. But
We shall leave for Garlemald immediately.
Thank you. I was able to contact Thancred and Urianger too. They're already on their way. With any luck, you'll be able to rendezvous with them on arrival.
see, 1, 2. So okay, we got 6 of the Scions are going to join up with me, and that's more than enough to run a dungeon. With it, you could run with the NPCs. Basically. Oh, because I have my camera down here. I can't tell. I can't tell exactly what the buffs are. Let me see. I'm gonna put my camera right here, so I gotta actually read these buffs. Hey Solon, what's up? Welcome in. How are you doing today? Hopefully you got your rest. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna edit some stuff on my journal. Let me turn these off so then it doesn't interfere with the camera. I'll come back and turn these back on later. So, what have you been up to? How's everything? And welcome in to my Final Fantasy XIV stream. You guys are hearing that beep sound? That's actually my free company. They are just chatting away amongst themselves, the expansion stuff. Or not expansion, the update. I tend to avoid the chat, the free company chat, until I'm done with the main story quest, so I don't get spoiled by anything by accident. Hopefully your mom is doing well. She's doing okay. I took her to her appointment. The appointment was all good and everything. And just chilling in the car. Nice, nice. Hopefully the time spent chilling in the car is well earned and restful. Alright, since I moved the camera up, I can't see what the quest is saying. So now I gotta move the camera down. There we go. Once, I guess. Oh, it's all good short. Hopefully your parents are doing good. No worries, and welcome back. And I admit, talking about rest and all that stuff, I remember last night when I streamed you guys, I was just dead tired streaming Resident Evil late at night. Thankfully today, now, I have energy. I have energy and everything here. And I'm able to talk and yap and everything. Babe, last night, you were out? Yeah, Bloisha, she was out cold. She was just like... And then, yeah, so thankfully today I'm doing well, I'm doing better. The only thing is I've been talking for a little bit too much, so my voice is kind of getting slowed, like, you know, you feel that soreness from it. But I got my water, so I should be fine. Oh, your mom's gonna have spine surgery soon? Oh. Not until a couple weeks though? Okay. Yeah, hopefully everything goes well with her spine surgery, and she's back to herself again. Like, I thought I was gonna need spine surgery myself as well for my nerve issues and stuff, but thankfully the MRI and everything came back clear, so I won't need to have spine surgery, and my nerves seem to be fine. But that just leaves the case of like what is going on with me back to square one. Not really sure what's going on. Thank you, babe. We'll definitely keep her in our prayers, so she has a great surgery and recovery and all of that. But the game is telling me head to Garland. I think this questline is going to unlock new dungeons, so you guys get to see a new dungeon. We're going to experience it firsthand and stuff. Why? There is so many people here. So many people here chilling, trying to get to Alphinaud. It feels like a Black Friday sale going on right now, you know? That's somebody's chocobo dressed up as a white mage. Or a Moogle, actually. You want it? Don't you have it? My wife loves dressing up her chocobo. And stuff. Oh, there's a Lavina. Another free company. So, okay, one thing about Final Fantasy XIV is kind of unique is that you listen to the audio for a second. You see how I'm close to the group of these random players and stuff? You hear chatter, your character's talking. But watch. As I go away, the chattering lessens and you don't hear the group. You don't hear people chattering. It just gives you like a sense of immersion. Really. You get closer, you hear it. You pick up. Like, you know, it's mostly more like when you're in groups like that, like a large cluster of people, or if you're in the city.
You picked a frosty spot for a reunion.
Tataru sent word that you were coming. Full glad am I to see you all. Though I'm afraid this is no time for pleasantries. Planar fissures have opened up across Garlemald, inundating the region with void scent. As far as we can ascertain, there are two focal points of their assault. The Ilzabard contingent are combating the threat in Lapis Manalis. Although they have suffered casualties, they appear to have the upper hand.
As well they should. The many talented Uldan thaumaturges among them should be more than capable of closing any fissures they encounter.
It's kind of funny with your angel. When you first meet him, he has a very much a Shakespearean accent talk and stuff. And then later on, like after I think Shawbrings and stuff, he has a more of a normal form of dialogue.
Which leaves the second focal point, the Clutium. Eulus and the Garlean community are attempting to mount a counterattack, but are struggling to cope with the sheer number of void scent.
Sullen, right now, it's like a story update that's leading to the new expansion. So the new expansion for Final Fantasy XIV called Evercold comes out January 2027. And this update that came out today and the next update that comes out in September are going to bridge the gap between the story that's happening now and the new story of the expansion and kind of like lead into it. So this is kind of like the road to Evercold, basically. Right now, there's going to be a new dungeon and there's like a bunch of cutscenes and stuff that's going to happen. And yeah, she does her daily readings and stuff, you guys.
They've fallen back to the north of the Imperial Palace. Can you lend your aid in securing the area?
It's like... I wish personally that I was streaming Final Fantasy XIV since the very beginning, when 1.0 was out and Realm Reborn was out, so like you guys could have like a catalog of the story of Final Fantasy XIV and everything like that. But I did stream Endwalker when it came out, and which was like 2 expansions ago and stuff like that, and I haven't really been streaming the story as much because it is very intense in terms of like you gotta have so much knowledge of the story. So, my wife's like, blow over. She's looking at me like, Like, me just trying to explain everything that's happening in the story is going to get too complicated. So, I kind of mentioned it, like, earlier in the stream that for those watching the stream, you need to Final Fantasy 14, just sit back, relax, watch it, and as you're watching it, you'll probably pick up things here and there and kind of put everything together as I play. Because that's how it was for me, too, when I played A Realm Reborn. It was like, I was so confused about what the hell's happening, and eventually it just clicked on me, like, oh, this is what's going on. This is what's happening, kind of thing. It's very... best way to put it, it's almost like Lord of the Rings kind of thing. Like, if you start off with Return of the King, you probably won't know everything that's happening, but then you'll end up enjoying it, and you'll probably just go back and do everything else. The best way to put it, right?
With your blessing, I would tend to the wounded returning from battle.
It's like, technically, when Evercult comes out, that is, let's see, Weapon of Realm Reborn, Heaven's Word, Stormblood, Shadowbringers, Endwalker, Dawntrail. Yeah, when Evercult comes out, that's going to be the 8th expansion, basically, of the game.
Of course, Cryle. Thank you.
Hey, Stolen, thank you for the bits, for the cheers. I appreciate that. Thank you. No, you won't lose everything, but I'll show you after this cutscene how you can do it.
The quickest route from here to the front is via the train tracks. Once we arrive, we can support the Garlean forces as we make for the fissure in the munitions factory.
Like, for Final Fantasy XIV, it's one of the first ever MMOs to actually pull off this kind of thing. It's called New Game Plus. So Final Fantasy XIV has New Game Plus, and you do it like this. Basically, press start, then you want to go to duty, and then there's this thing that says New Game Plus right here. You can replay the entire main story quest from the very beginning. You don't lose your stats, you don't lose your character armor or anything like that. You go in and actually kind of powerful enough, but it's a way to relive like the main story, cutscenes and dungeons and all that stuff. And then like you see how long the Realm Reborn is, you got a Heaven's Word. Like everything's like at least 4 parts. Outside of Realm Reborn, which has 6 parts. Yeah, you could go back, like where you're at, babe. You are in between this part. Right. Do keep in mind though, from here, from this is like the original, but this part to here is over 100 quests that you have to do until you get to Heaven's Word. It's the grind. That first part right there is the grind. But then you can totally replace Stormblood if you want to remember the story. Like, and then by doing that, you don't really lose access to anything. You don't, like things don't reset or anything like that. It's just the story, the cutscenes, and the characters that you get to talk to. And you may have the occasional, oh, go over here, kill 5 monsters, and then get the loot and give it to me or something like that. It's like the basic overworld course. Okay, so you have a safe drive, and get them safely, okay? And I'll chat with you soon. Okay, now with Final Fantasy XIV, you're able to actually do the dungeons with other players, or going with the NPCs. You want to stream Final Fantasy? Okay, go for it. I'll sit there. I'll journey with you in there. Just keep in mind, you will be overpowered still, so most of the basic monsters that you find in the overworld map, like, you know, it's like, kill the 5 sheep, give them the meat, you could just one-shot them. You don't gain any XP though. That's the only drawback. So with Final Fantasy 14, you're able to actually run dungeons with other players, or you're running with the NPC main characters too. Oh, okay. Sorry about that, guys. So I'll get home safely, though. Alright. So I'm going to form a party. We're going to run in with the, with the bots, with the computers. Give me 1 second, just want to check out something. Okay, hopefully you guys can hear me. So we're going to run into the brand new dungeon, and we're going to see how it is. We're going to see how the boss fights are. There's going to be 3 boss fights. It might be challenging. I'm going to go in as a tank. I'm going in as Gunbreaker. Gunbreaker is my tank class. It's my main class in the game. So you gotta pick a character. We can't have Dagger because he's already a tank. So he can't replace him. Graha's all around.
Ever ready. 'Twould be a pleasure as always.
Let's give it our all.
We have to take Alistair. Oh no, my eye level's too weak? What? I need more stronger armor. So you gotta be 750, okay. It's okay, I gotta grind a little bit, you guys. So that's all okay. What we do is we're gonna rerun the other dungeon, the previous dungeon. They call it Misway. Oh, Ether's full? No worries. No worries, Ty. No worries. Like, I know because it's patch day. Everybody's on. Everyone's trying to play. Get you out of the thing. So, okay, so my eye level is basically how strong your character is. The eye level is this, see that blue-green number? That's like right there, so 745. That's how strong your character is when you add all your armor on and everything. So, in order to do the new dungeon, I need to be 750. So, I need to rerun one of the previous dungeons. Which is this week, so we're going to run the previous dungeon and get some loot. This is classic Final Fantasy IX music. Final Fantasy IX is my personal favorite Final Fantasy. So the tank is all about crowd control, mitigating damages. So the goal is basically, like, I'm not going to gain XP, I just need armor. I need loot. but I need tank armor. That's what I need. There we go. Going to do the semi-beautiful. I chose off, but no, seems to heal me. I'm sorry if it's like a light show right now. I'm just trying to kill all the enemies as fast as possible. I'm trying to also make sure the MP killer doesn't get up along. Alright, we're gonna run to the first boss of this dungeon. There's a gimmick to this boss fight. I think you're gonna have to use the rocks to hide behind it. almost forgot about that. So the NPCs are trying to their limit breaks, but it is not, the boss is not letting them do it. Got a hit of aiming. That's not what I wanted. I wanted some bending armor. See, what's my currency at? That don't even have enough to purchase poetic armor. That's good. Let's Ryan as well as Sonic. Thunder or fighting me. Oh, cool. Got an amulet defending. That's something I can put. So I did get an amulet, or a bracelet. Like, the numbers are higher. We equip it, and I go up by just 1 point. I need 4 more points. I'm just taking bone staff off, so it's just open. So I need 4 more points on my eye level just to be able to do the new dungeon and continue on with the new story. Dave, you ready to tank like this? My wife in Final Fantasy XIV, she plays with Paladin, you guys. She tanks as well. But she's like, oh, I'm nervous to tank with other people. I'm like, it's okay, it's okay. You're not a loner. She teams up with the NPC and stuff. But then when it's like the boss fights, I'm like, okay, I'll join you. I'll take over the main tank. Or I'm like, I'll go in as healer and I just heal. And she's like, I'm doing bad, no. I'm like, it's okay, I got you. Just keep getting beat up by them, I'll heal you. Right. Really? Aw, babe. Alright, so we have to watch our food and get... Aww. But you know what? If they're mean, you just report them. I'm not gonna lie, the boss is hitting me hard.
Brace yourself!
He's just blocking.
I'll heal you.
Yeah. People are mean these days. You see, that's the point. You stay alive, they floor tank. Okay, for those guys that don't know, I don't know why I'm trying to box me, but floor tanking is the terminology of Final Fantasy where like somebody who thinks they're completely badass and stuff, but they spend more time being dead on the floor than being alive doing actual damage and progressing the fight. Hence the term floor tanking. They are tanking the floor, as in they're constantly attacking the floor, not the monsters. But my wife is a badass as a paladin. She stays alive while those haters, they end up dying. She sucks in her. Yeah, see, DPS end up dying consequences. It's always the DPS players that are complete assholes. It's like they never tank, they never heal, they're like, oh yeah, just like... I say DPS players are the assholes, and I'm like... I know a friend who's a DPS player only. And he floor tanks. I know. But he's trying to branch out now. He wants to tank now. So I'm like, go for it. Because I'm not gonna lie, there are actual players who just come in because they play Final Fantasy XIV because it's, you know, Final Fantasy and all that stuff, and it's like they want to play a Final Fantasy game and online stuff. But the moment they figure out what they have to do for tanking and all that, they're like, no, I don't want to tank anymore, so they're just gonna be DPS. Main character central is what they call it. Pretty much. In Air Voices, it's the other way around. They blame the tank. But yeah, like, DPSers are like that. They just... They throw so much allergy for doing so little. It's because they put so much on the tank. Like, if the tank isn't attacking the mobs, they're not getting beat up by the bosses and stuff, then they like the boss will end up like beating up everybody else and like one-shotting everybody else. So it's like there's a lot more pressure on tanks and all that stuff. But me, like, I've come across many tanks like as a healer and stuff. And the tanks are very apologetic. They're like, oh my god, I'm sorry you died. I'm like, it's alright, it happened. And sometimes I'm like, oh, I wasn't even paying attention to you. They're like, my bad.
Brace yourself!
The other thing is like the tanks, they dictate the pace of how the dungeons are. Like you see, like I fought this group of enemy and I fought the previous group of enemy. I'm supposed to take those two groups of enemies and fight them all at once. That's like an expectation of a tank to do that. But you don't really have to do that. The tank is going to determine the pace, and there's so many times the DPS, they get so mad they go running off to the next group and try to bring that group to you and stuff. It's like, no, don't do that. Like, follow my lead, follow my pacing. Like, whenever I play as DPS, I'm always just right behind the tank. I'm just like, you know what, I'm going to stick with you guys. No, I don't go running off. Babe. It's true, it's true. She was like, I'll go tanking. I'm like, okay. So my wife tanks in here, but she heals in Overwatch. She won't tank in Overwatch, but she won't heal in Final Fantasy. And healing is actually the most stressful thing. In here, it's always the DPS, they always try to speedrun the dungeon. And then they rage whenever like boss fights go wrong. Like, voices, I'm pretty sure you come across that like in League of Legends. That one DPS player who's just constantly running off from them. Hey, Dark Knight and Astrologian. Astrologian is my healer. Is my main healing. And then I'm leveling up my Dark Knight up to 100 again. Like, you guys can probably see it on my screen. Basically, everything on the left side right there that I've highlighted, Reaper, Astrologian, Gunbreaker, Viper, Samurai, Dancer, and Red Mage, that's all level 100 for. And then I just gotta get my Dark Knight up to level 100. No, I have to work on everything on this side. So voices, I didn't even know you play Final Fantasy XIV. But hey, welcome. I like the fact that you know. Oh, you used to. Where did you talk about that? It was like Endwalker's like where you ended it. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'll be straight up honest with y'all. I haven't played Final Fantasy XIV in the last couple of months. So I was like, I signed in maybe a couple of days ago just to make sure everything was up and running and all that. And also because I got an email from Square Enix that they were gonna demolish my house, so I need to log back in. And so I haven't played fully Final Fantasy XIV, not since November. Oh, the arena in Solution 9? Area that.
I'll heal you.
Oh my god, that will probably throw off a lot of people. No, I died! Oh. I mistimed the AoE. Okay. Let's go back into it. I don't know why I was looking about the cameras at the first thing. Surprise! So I'm down, looking out. Yeah, the NPCs want to let me okay there. There we go. I don't have enough for things. So we cleared the dungeon, but I don't have enough for weapons and stuff. For my eye level. So everyone's tuning in to watch the stream. I appreciate you so much. I hope you guys are having a good day on your end. And if you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name's Shiva. I actually play mostly a lot of Resident Evil survival horror games and stuff. But because today's patch day and I'm huge into Final Fantasy 14, I was like, you know what, let's just do a stream for patch day. Let's get through the story. But I kind of hit a roadblock. I need to get an eye level 750. I'm at 746 and I need 4 more points just to do the new dungeon. You were dragging me for a long time. Do you like playing Reaper voices? For me, I started off as a bard. So I played as a bard for a very long time. And then, bard, and then I switched to samurai. That was my main for a very long time. And then I saw Gunbreaker was going to be a thing in Shawbridge, so that's when I fully switched over to tank. And then also did Astrologian as well at the time. So I ended up playing as all the roles now. And then I have Viper and Reaper as like Viper, Reaper, and Samurai as my main physical DPS class. Dancer, Red Mage as my range. Astrologian for my healer, and Gunbreaker for my tank. And then I'm working on Dark Knight to be my secondary tank. I tried playing Monk. And like I leveled it up and everything, but I still find it kind of weird, like the combos. The comboing system is the thing that kind of like got me, and I was like, wait, which one do I have to use for flanking? Which one's backed out? And Ty, I'm about to do that. Like I'm about to head to the market and see if I can buy something. I don't have a lot of money though. I'm like 145,000 gil. I need more. That pants looks really good on my Viper. It's not that. You like machinists? Nice. I do have machinist level up, but it's like level 50 or something like that, 50, 60. Yeah, I'm just double checking what happened. Okay. Now let's head to Charlene. Oh. It's the closest market word for me to go to. Machine is for aesthetic reasons, because of the gun. This is the song I'm telling you guys about. Charlene's night theme is amazing. It's like, it's a vibe. It's one of my favorite background music in the game. I'm just gonna shut up, let you guys listen to it. It's such a vibe, you guys. Am I right? The song is such a vibe. It always, it's like, it's something that I would like to just have on in the background. Like when I was in my own apartment like a few years ago, I just like blasted this on the speaker as I was like cleaning the apartment and making food and stuff. They are. Like, I like the song, like, from, the Endwalker era stuff. I like this. And, where's the goes over? This, and then also like Scream as one of the boss fights, and then the Zaraja song as well. Like, Seeking Purpose. Like, the main themes are always amazing. Actually, I'm gonna undercut the dude because I need money. Like, what's some of your guys' favorite songs? Let me know. Like, what's some of your favorite Final Fantasy 14 songs? Oh, from Palace of the Dead? You know what? I never cleared Palace of the Dead. Like, I still have to go through it. Like... Ugh. Head back to Solution 9. So check out what they have there, if there's any small things I can buy. It's like another vibe time right here. Or vibe time. Yeah. Oh yeah, I definitely need like 200 more. Yep. Go for everything. I can do roulette, but man, I don't want to do roulette. That's the thing. Okay, fine. I'll queue up as Viper for a while. Yeah, like a 9-minute wait time for it. Extraction rocks of it. Hey, don't mind me, I'm just like listening to music, vibing as I wait for the dungeon to queue up. Hopefully you guys are having a good time on your end, voices, and everyone else. You guys are just like having a good chill day. I swear that shit always makes me laugh when somebody comes like, they run into the camera to stand still, then they walk. Oh, you're just making food for kids? Nice. What are you making for them? Oh, you're giving them sandwiches. Hey, that works, you know. That works. Less work right there. I am number 12. EQ. Oh, it is leveling. Let me just take that. Get high level dungeon. So we go. Wait time is 6 minutes. Okay. As we wait, I'm just gonna head back to my house and just chill there. So this is my house, you guys. Gonna like decorated it with everything that I picked up over the years. And then if you guys walk into my house, I have a little oh, somebody's old, cool. I do have a little guest book. Last person was Secure Clan on February 21st, 2026. Nice, not bad, 6.5 out of 10. Feels like something missing, but nice design. XD face. Okay. It's rain. Yeah, here's Ty right here, back on August 24th, 2021. He said, hey. Like the outside of the house, and we're gonna walk in. So here's my house. This is a bunch of collectibles over there. Shawbrings theme song. So I did make some monies. Always make sure my retainers have like 1,000 on them. You know, it's like insurance kind of thing. In case I need teleport gal money. Oh. I should probably mend my material. Shawbrings theme song was very epic. Oh, so I put skill speed. So I'm able to pull off continuation more. Oh, 1 second, guys. My PS5 wants to update Double Daily and stuff, but I'm kind of pausing it. So like I'm pausing those updates so it doesn't slow down my stream. Hey there. Yeah, I do apologize for the stream lag. I want to update all my games right now. So just like pausing it. Hey, we're at #1 in the waitlist, and the queue should be popping sometime soon. Make sure I look good before I enter the dungeon. Like okay, a little secret is the reason why I have my minion right there, my starbird right there flying around, is that when I look at my stream preview, it makes me know that my stream is running, even though like I'm not moving my character. Oh, and for everyone who's followed my channel, thank you so much. I didn't realize that new followers. So for that, thank you. Seriously, thank you. Chrono, thank you. So this is not a high level dungeon. This is actually Heavensport's final dungeon. So I'm playing with total random. really still making money this way. But yeah, for everyone who followed the channel, holy crap, thank you. I didn't realize I had any followers. So I apologize for so I was using my other screen, just a regular Twitch screen. That never showed me when I had followers. So Ferno, thank you so much for that follow. Matteo Casari, thank you so much for the follow as well. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot Viper's flank and non-flanking attack. Oh wait, the flank's on the outside. Duh. Every time I do this stage, you guys, it reminds me of Final Fantasy XIII. I can't explain it. It's like the elevators and stuff, so like, so vivid. Yeah, this is the part that reminds me of Final Fantasy XIII. This Dark Knight's like all over the place. We're out there in extension.
Scum!
It's just only scum.
Know your place.
I thought that was the end of the dungeon. So I was gonna be like, think of the party. No, we have to fight those. Let me come by. Ah, we got something. I got 2 commands. Cool. So, how much currency did I get? I'm at 301 on that. Cool. On mathematics. Okay, video leveling here. As I do that, let me just like read these things right now. So, the flank ones are for attacking on side. Hey babe, I see you're vibing to the music. Oh, 15 minutes to deal with. And hey, fine, I'll switch to tank. And Duty Finder. I'll queue up for leveling as a tank. I don't really want a tank, but gotta do it. Did you put the price up on this? Wait, why do I have this saved? It's time for one go, so I'll just take it. Okay, so I am tanking this. I may not be able to pay attention to the chat, you guys. I do apologize. I don't know what dungeon it's gonna be. Oh, it's an easy one. I'm just waiting. There is our machinist over there. He's new. It's been a very long time since I did this dungeon. This is from Stormblood, you guys. It's like a bonus dungeon from Stormblood. The DPSers are just like in a rush. welcome back, Marla. She does? Huh. Okay, I can't wait to take check a picture. A picture of the video if you have one. Oh, I'm done. I'm just drinking tea. I was waiting for the tea. Yeah. Gotcha. He was gonna cut me. Ah. The machinist, the guy in the balcony there, the gunner, yeah, he's giving me anxiety with the way he's moving. It's all random symptoms. Because he's so erratically moving around. It's just like, what? I gave him the commands, so there you go. But he was like moving and he was like fighting and everything. He kept going like this, and I kept thinking there was like an ad or something, like some other monster came out that I need to pull it off of him. But no, it was just the way he was moving, just sporadically moving like that. Thank you, babe. Now I need to head to Solution 9. I need to buy some armor. I need to get my eye level up to 750, so then I can continue with the story. So I kind of hit a little bit of a snag right now. I was hoping to get through the dungeon and all that, the new stuff, but I probably won't be able to get it through this stream with that. So we'll see. Like my plan is to get to the dungeon, hopefully, and then I'll stop there for a bit. We can go eat dinner and all that stuff, and I'll probably be back later, maybe tonight or tomorrow, playing more of this. There we go. Good, that's right. Fending. Damn, I can't get it. Like, if I get another 100 more, then cool. Let's see, hopefully I got some go. No. Babe, you're vibing to the music. See, if I sell the banana, how much goes up? So there's 20 bananas up there for 1,000 piece. Man, corn is expensive. I got 5 of these, so I can sell them $3.50. You're almost done with the story, Ty? What? Wow. Nuts. Alright, babe. No rush, too. No rush. Earring? That means I was a friend. I don't think they remember me. I don't want to run another dungeon. Are you doing normal raid? I'm trying to remember what dungeons these are. There happens word. It'll give me 60, like, I'm not gonna lie, I always confuse the trials and the normal raids. That they're basically the same thing, they're like 8-man boss fights. Yeah, I still need gear. So, I just need the green, the green products. What's the name of that? Mnemonics, or however you pronounce it. I need 200 more. Because I can't use mathematics anymore. Well, I could. I need like another 100. Ty, no worries. It's all good. I appreciate it. I also missed the hunt train too, to get free products. So there's that. I think the next hunt train's not until like 8, something like 4 hours from now. I probably won't be on. I gotta eat. But it's okay. Let me just, I'll queue up for normal raids. And go with it. It's probably gonna be a boss fight or something. I don't remember this boss fight. What the hell?
Pandemonium. From countless failures have I wrought miracles.
I totally never did this.
Vessels, I breathe life.
The Pandemonium, okay. This is one of the boss fights from Endwalkers. I just apologize for everybody in the chat.
You will go no further.
Ooh.
Like a spider, I spin my web.
I'm just following their lead. I'm not maintaining it. I'll let Todd go.
I mustn't disappoint. Lady Athena. Stay where you are.
I also have my line out now. I'm going to the boss fight blind now. Oh, this is so bad. No matter, I have to promise myself I'll watch him today.
All hearts, lead back to me. I offer a glimpse of Lady Athena's power! Stay where you are. A tangled morsel awaiting death. Back to me. These bars are unbreakable. These cells are mine! Stay where you are. Bear yourselves to me.
Everyone's just like laying it in.
So be unending.
And we got knocked out.
For Athena. For Mother.
Hey, your vibe is like. Patterns become easier to figure out now. Surprisingly, it's not a confirmation.
Special cells. Your soul screams. Like unto chains! These bars are unbreakable. Stay where you are. Like unto chains.
I didn't know he was gonna drop a huge ass spear on it. Yeah, that meter kind of scared us again.
All paths lead back to me.
Oh no, I'm gonna fall.
For Athena. For Mother.
Hey baby, have a good nap, okay? I'll join you on that TV8, okay, guys? We're gonna get a cutscene apparently, so there we go. This is like some Endwalker post-game content, really. Might as well watch it. Also, it looks like something off Final Fantasy X. Music's a vibe. To be honest, I forgot the story of Pandemonium, really, so I gotta have a refresher as well for it. But I thought today's stream wasn't all about to do this, so I'm gonna actually teleport out back to Mission 9 because I think hopefully I may have gotten more things. I did get some like armor pieces and stuff for level 90 things. Yeah, I'm a 461. I think I need like 466 or something like that. Something, I don't know. I gotta check and see. Alright. Well, I need like 30 more poetics. Okay, so the way it works now that I finally figured it out, the normal raids are like the raids you have unlocked but you never finish, so you queue up for those things. It's just really random. And trials are the actual boss fights you have already cleared, and you just go in and do it again. So I'm gonna do this. This is what I'm gonna do. Trials could be anything, really. So hopefully these are... This will be a boss fight that I actually know. I just got stretch. My back is gonna hurt me sitting down for a while. So we got a dungeon. Okay. So, I mean, awesome. That's from ammo. Right.
The end has come, and it will be beautiful. The marvels of circus were but playthings. Become flesh! To see the end. Zodiac shall be complete! Mine! All mine! At last, I am become Zodiac! The natural order overturned! All in existence, bent to my will!
It rotates the button.
My life's work! My masterpiece!
our healers.
All in existence, bent to my will! The great cataclysm, faithfully recreated! From broken skies fall tears of flame! All shall burn! Will you live to see the end?
Our healers died, so yeah.
The end has come, and it will be beautiful.
Yeah, it's not as hard.
The marvels of circuits were but playthings. Become flesh!
I don't think so. Like, to be honest, I only have one Phoenix down, and I've never had a chance to use it or anything.
Live to see the end. Soon my hold over Zodiac shall be complete! Mine! All mine!
Yeah, Ty, I didn't know you could things down in boss fight. And like, every time I try to use things down for anything,
at last, I am become Zodiac!
At any point with that, I'm dead.
The natural order overturned! All in existence, bent to my will! masterpiece! Waited for this day!
There. That's me.
All in existence, bent to my will! The great cataclysm, faithfully recreated! From broken skies fall tears of flame! All shall burn! Will you live to see the end? All in existence, bent to my will! Will you live to see the end? No need for restraint. Bent to my will!
There. Let's go down the commands. Okay, how much do I have? Ah, more than enough to buy some armor. Ty, I don't know if you're still here, but the armor pieces, how much eye level does it give you again? Like, is it like 1 point or 2 point? Those are way better. Okay, I'm gonna get the heavies. 747. No worries, Ty. I was just wondering what, how much does the body piece, like the head, arms, and leg armor give you for eye level? But it turned out to be just 1 point, I guess. It's okay. I need to get some accessories. $243. Yeah, no more. Other. Okay, now I need to go to a market board. Is it true? So I just need to buy a couple more accessories and get myself 750. I'm close, yes. Somebody jacked up the price. Like, when I checked, it wasn't even this expensive a couple hours ago. Alright. Like, if I had 200,000 more, I'd be able to buy this, but no, we'll be okay. Thanks. Okay. Oops. Okay. But okay, guys, it's already 5 p.m. my time. I've been streaming this for like 3.5 hours already. So I'm going to end my stream here, because there's not really much I could do. I need to grind a little bit more and get my eye level up, and then I can continue with the story. So I'll probably take a break and stuff, and then my wife wants to stream Dead by Daylight later on tonight, so I'll probably be in her stream and playing DVD with her. She's going to do TV8 mode. So I'll probably join her on that. Thank you, Voices. Thank you. And then I'll probably be back later after she's done streaming or something, and play more and just grind levels out. Probably stream it, may not stream it. I don't know. Really, we'll see. Because I kind of want to get the boring stuff out of the way, so then you guys can sit back and enjoy the story with me as I go through the new things. And then, most likely, if anything, I'll probably be streaming tomorrow more Final Fantasy XIV around the same time as started today. Voices, thank you so much. I hope you have a good evening on your end. Let me just give you a little shout out. You guys check out Voices over there if you guys like League of Legends and stuff. It's pretty intense. I've seen him play League of Legends, and yeah. Hello, let me give you a little shout out as well. Ty, are you streaming Final Fantasy right now? If you are, awesome. Keep going with the story and stuff. Give a shout out to my wife's stream. We just been crashing out. I saw, like, me and my wife, we heard your keyboard clicking. Speaking of, shout out to my wife, Delicious. She's gonna be streaming Dead by Daylight later on tonight. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. But if she is, I'll be in there. It's TV8 mode, so I take it with me, her. So we got like 6 more spots open for anybody who wants to join in. So I think Solomon's here. This is all here. Okay, so Solomon was here, but I can't really tag him since he's not here. But yeah, so I'm gonna end my stream here. I'm not gonna raid out or anything like that. You know, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go freshen up, use the bathroom and everything, go eat dinner and all that stuff too. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been here in the stream, hanging out with me. I appreciate it. And also for all the subs too. My wife gifted out a lot of subs, so that's amazing right there that she did. She didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it. So babe, if watching, you're probably asleep, but thank you. And for everyone who has a sub, feel free to use that. I got some new emotes here on the channel, and also I do have more emotes on my Discord as well. And then also, if you're new to the channel, thank you for the follow. For the follows, I think there's a couple of you guys followed me, so thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. And then also, make sure you guys tell your friends about this channel. I want to grow it some more and make it into more like a really kick-ass thing to have. And also, I know I have a discount for the subs are on. They're still on. They're still active for another, I think, another 4 or 5 hours. So it's 35% off 5 or more subs. So if you buy 5 subs, it's 35% off compared to just buying one of them. Yeah. But other than that, you guys, as always, that's it for me. So you guys take care, and I'll catch you guys on the next stream. As always, take care. Peace out. Later.